Welcome to Tackle Fanatics TV, and in this episode of TFTV you get a chance to see Korda's new Stow Mk2s.
Cole's original indicators were really good, sexy little things, but we knew we could make them better, make a better system. From the way they grip the line, to the way you could change the weight, to the way that you could fix it to underneath your bite alarm. You know, we could make something really, really cool. What I liked about the Stow bobbin, or the original one that I used, was one, it was homemade, so it was like quite cold, ultra cold, that sort of thing. But secondly, because it had this little carbon line clip that was attached to it, it would have fixed to your line. So you could, you know, when you use a little tiny white bobbin or whatever, they move down your line. When you're slack line fishing, you could never get them to sit in the same place. But by clipping it on the line, they stayed in place. So when you were looking at your bobbins, they were nice and level, and it worked really, really well. You know, you could fish a slack line, the bobbin would hang where you wanted it to. These homemade Stow bobbins, because they were made, you know, in a garage or whatever, the line clip would just be whipped on and varnished the same they do as a rod. But for us, if we were going to mass produce a product which we could sell, you know, literally thousands of, we haven't got the facilities to do that. So we'd have to design something out of an injection moldable plastic, have you know, a line clip, and the rest of the parts that are just easily made and easily assembled. In the early stages of the development of the first Stow, you know, it took a lot of work. There was a lot of drawings, there was a lot of models. You know, it was a real passion. You know, once I got into it, I needed to get it done, and it needed to be something that I could look at, sit behind my rods and think, you know what, I've done that and I can be proud of that. It was a good process, and I was really pleased when they finally came out. As an angler and a product developer, when you're using products, and especially products I've designed or one of the lads has designed, you know, you're always looking to improve things. And the Stow, the original Stow, we'd had it for a couple of years, and it really deserved, you know, some more time spent on it, and to get that line clip spot on, get it exactly right. So, you know, that became another passion, another sort of little obsession in the office. Get it right, get it done. Now, we needed to make a carbon-like line clip out of plastic, something which seemed impossible. We couldn't do it the first time, and we kept searching for different materials which would have carbon-like properties, but there really isn't anything like carbon. So we were brainstorming one day in the CAD office, and Mick, our CAD engineer, just came up with the idea of putting a wire form inside it, and it was one of those eureka moments. You think, God, he's nailed it, that's what we can do. I've always had a love of bobbins, and I've got a love of design and developing products. So once we had that eureka moment in the office regarding the line clip, I thought, you know, we can make this much, much better. We can reduce the diameter, we can make it in sexy colours. I'd love to have one that looked like PTFE, and we've got one that's really close to that, but still translucent, so you can still see the ice soap through it. I love them now. I mean, like, they're perfect. Everybody who's seen them thinks they're custom made. So, you know, I think we've done a great job on the design. They're better than handmade because they're all made exactly the same, and you've got consistent line tension all of the time. When you're sitting there and you think, is that one of Cole's ones or is that one of my ones? You know, and you think, oh, it's just things of beauty, and I'm just so pleased they come out so well. Our company name is Korda Developments. We're constantly developing things. Because everybody who's involved in the company are anglers, there's always new ideas and new ways to do things. You know, manufacturing processes change, they improve. You know, computer-aided design is getting more and more complicated. You know, the things you can do now are just endless. You know, we're constantly looking at things to make them better for the angler and make them better for ourselves, because we use them as well.
You've been tuned in to TFTV. Tackle Fanatics offer a massive selection of Korda products at the best prices around. We also offer a huge range of bite indicators from all the leading manufacturers. To view our range, log on to www.tacklefanatics.co.uk. Remember, Tackle Fanatics offer finance to make your tackle purchase more affordable. Tight lines from everybody at TFTV.